You are running ads on Amazon, but people don't trust your brand. Or even worse, people click on your product but buy from your competitor because they look more professional. In this video, I will show you why having a storefront is a game changer and a step-by-step how to build a good one with real-life example. I'm Tim. I have brand scale the Amazon business with data-driven strategy. I work with multiple seven-figure sellers, optimize their brands to advertising, branding, and listing optimizations. So let's get right in. Part 1. Why does your Amazon need a storefront? Firstly, having a storefront helps your brand build trust and brand authority. First impression always matters. A storefront helps your brand look more established and premium. On the other hand, customers can see all of your products in one place rather than just one product on the product page they saw on the search bar. You can also control the branding, the color, the storytelling, the branding, the same as your own website, but more in a more simpler way, because like compared to Shopify or other kind of like WordPress, Amazon storefront is way easier to build. Let's look into an example of Why Nutrition. Why Nutrition uses a well-designed storefront to tell people about their founder story and visions. They feature a strong brand story, videos, testimonial, and scientific proof. In my personal experience, whenever you have a good storefront, you can increase 5 to 10% compared to total revenue. Secondly, you can also increase average order value by your storefront. A storefront have customers explore your product line. You can promote bundle, complementary products, and also bestsellers. Amazon even allows shoppable images and videos to drive upsell right in your storefront. Let's take a look into Why Nutrition. They place bundle in own bestsellers in a dedicated sections where you can buy supplement, you can buy as many as other best-selling products of their brands. This leads to a 20% increase in their average order value just by like customers see a value in buying a full set. Lastly, when you're having a storefront, you can open an Amazon sponsored brand ads. To be honest, to me, right now in terms of advertising, sponsored brand ads is one of the most important type of ad that your brand should run and also testing frequently. So where your sponsored brand ad show up in the product search page, top and bottom of the search, middle of the search, product detail page, homepage. These ads has higher real estate than any other ads. So it is our responsibility to run these ads and generate as much ad revenue as possible for us. I will talk more detail in another video, but today I'm gonna talk just only how you can build your brand storefront. So let's take a look into a Why Nutrition. You can see over here when they have a storefront, they run sponsored brand ads on their product page. When they search their brand on Amazon, you can go ahead and search right now. You can see when you type Why Nutrition in the search bar and you scroll down, you see on the top of the page, there is a video run by Why Nutrition. You scroll on the bottom, there's also a brand storefront advertising right there. And you can type into the product page. You can also see the same thing. So you can see Why Nutrition also take advantage of having a storefront and run ads right there. When customers see the videos, they will be more engaged. And then when they click on the videos, you will have a more engaging customer buying your products. Just that reason, you can increase the average order value of your product. Part 2. How to build an Amazon storefront step by step. There are gonna be 4 main steps I really want you to walk through. This is to make sure you're able to cover everything and save your time, because building a storefront is nothing easy over here. It's gonna cost you a lot of time if you didn't make it right. So step 1, you can go ahead and build a sitemap. Step 2, you're gonna design the layout. Step 3, craft engaging content. And step 4, build and optimize your store. So let's get into the first part. The reason why you need to have a sitemap is that you need to make a storefront where seller or buyer easy to navigate. The tool I usually use is Miro or MindUp. It depends on you to choose which products or which apps that you want to use your build to sitemap. So in order to build a good sitemap, you need to stay on the buyer side, what they need, what they want, what are they looking right now to be able to lay out the sitemap. My suggestion over here is that you already know your competitor. You can lay out 2 or 3 competitors in your screens And from that, you will know what is the button over there that they're having. For example, they may have best sellings, they may have homepage, they may have shop by category or shop by goals. And based on that, you can have the same thing over there in your storefronts. But on the other hand, there must be something different based on your product line for sure. For example, in my case, when I took a research into wine nutrition and love line supplements, I saw there are 4 main things. There are like duplicate within them. So I also add in bestsellers and also deals and promotion over there in my storefronts. That's the way I build my sitemap. Really simple, but make sure to make it easy to navigate for buyers. Let's go to the wireframe design. Wireframe helps you imagine the way you design the storefronts based on the sitemap you create before. In order to have a good wireframe, you can build it up based on 3 industrial design: rectangle, triangle, and circle. So you can build a whole wireframe over there just based on these 3 shapes. You should keep everything simple and use only this shape to get your wireframe. But you also need to understand that Amazon also has their own template in order to build a storefront over there. Everything has its own setup, and you can check again within your storefront editor. And from these 2 things, you can build up a wireframe by yourself. You can use Figma, Miro, or even a pen and paper in the simplest way. So you can draw up like your wireframe, every single one of them. It's really simple. In my personal experience, I only use Basamil because it provides like a paper-like kind of type. So I really enjoy like create a wireframe, use the app. You can try it yourself. A few mistakes that sellers make when you're building a wireframe is that when you make a wireframe yourself, you're always thinking, hey, why not make it all at once? But you have to understand the goal of the wireframe is that you can have imagine the way you navigate within all the pages. You have to understand when you create a sitemap, there's a lot of pages over there. And right now, you just want your wireframe over here can show up all the images and the way you structure your page based on every single sitemap you already create. So make it really simple, just block and block. Don't have to create text or call to action yet. Step 3, create an engaging content. To be honest, I'm from Vietnamese. You can see the way I tell you in English is not even come from like UK or US. I'm from Vietnam. So I'm nobody to tell you how you can create your content, but I can give you some tip because it is the way I create the content during making a storefront. So let's get right in. You should focus on the benefit, not just the feature, because customers don't just want to know about your product feature, they also want to know how it improves their life, right? So for example, rather than saying 100% cotton made, you can say it's soft, breathable, and it makes you easier to sleep. In that way, customer can know it improves their life and increase the conversion rate. Second, you should use clear and engaging headlights. Your storefront should look like an easy to read to grab like customer attention. Instead of our best-selling shoe, try step into comfort shoe design for everyday wear. Thirdly, tell a brand story. Building a storefront is a way for you to build trust with your customer. So please use the storefront to bring your value propositions, your founder visions, or what is your difference between you and your competitor. For example, the wine nutrition case study I will show you, they integrate their founder picture and also the story behind them and the vision they want the brand to be. And from that, they create a really good engagement between them and the customer. You can see more example in the tech industry where their founder is also their influencer and brand ambassador, such as Mark Zuckerberg, Elon Musk, and Jason Wang. These people make their brands really great. Lastly, keep it simple and easy to scan because like people usually skim through content. So if you write a lot of things over there, customer cannot able to see it clearly or they just pass by to the content that you made. Lastly, keep it simple and easy to read because customer like to skim through things. So if you write a lot, customers tend to scroll it through and never read it. Sometimes there's also a mistake where seller made, where they write a really good content, but they didn't check with the wireframe they make. So when they put the content into the wireframe, the content may too long or maybe too short. So don't forget to also write content on your wireframe before you create the actual content, because you have to make sure all the content you write easy to see. Let's get into the final step, where now you create the design and upload on the system. This is also the last and the most important part, where all the planning out above will not success without execution, where you actually go in the Photoshop or Canva and design the image by yourself. Don't forget to use high quality images. Make sure you put the product in the best light, close up or different angle, and capture it, so customer can know what they are buying. You also need to incorporate video. For example, video testimonial, founder visions, because it's gonna create a more engaging content rather than images and just text. Lastly, don't forget to input call to action, because every strong videos or every strong images need to lead to a buying page where customer gonna buying your stuff. You can use tools such as Photoshop and Canva to design your images, and when you finish, you can upload into Figma one more time and double check whether you're happy it or not. And when you're happy, you can start to publish it on Amazon Storefront. If you found this helpful, please like and also subscribe. And if you have any challenges or struggle when you build your storefront, feel free to drop me a comment. I will answer every one of you comments. And if you don't have much time to create a storefront by yourself, we can also help you to create your storefront. I also drop a link in over here, so feel free to drop me a message whenever you want. Thank you. See you next time.